morning! Oh, and welcome to a very wet South Yorkshire. I'm having to point the phone downwards so we don't get water all over the screen because it's that wet, it's chucking it down. So I'm glad that we got some mucking out done yesterday and the disking done, because that would not be happening today. So I think today, if it stops like this, it's going to be servicing tractors, inside jobs, because it is foul. Anyway, gotta feed cattle anyway, haven't we? Every day, every single day. I was out on the TM, feeding round. Looked everywhere for this coat. I finally found it in the lorry, and I've looked literally every single place up to that point, but now we've got it on. Connor's just got me the straw blower on, so we'll go and put some straw out to these cattle. They'll need it this morning. Okay, we're on it. So we'll get rid of this half bale and then we'll fill her back up. Just blowing the straw out over the top of them into the pen to keep them dry, because it is very much raining here. So I had to run up to the field last night to fold the discs up for my dad. I think it was gone 8 o'clock by the time we finished. But I'm really glad that we've got that ticked off, because like I said, it would not have been happening today. So I have no idea what is in this, but it's proper bunged up. Very rare that we have the spout bung up on this Teagle. That appears to be what's happened. Yeah, it's proper bunged up. How the hell's it bunged up in there? I've pushed out all the straw, and then I've got the funniest job on the farm of trying to unbung the fan. So we'll get in there. My dad's got the telehandler running at the side, but this is all turned off. The reason I say it's so fun is because it has these blades on it, which are, well, they're getting a bit dull actually, but they are quite sharp. And I've known one or two farmers come with cut fingers and bits and bobs trying to undo these, because they're a bit of a nightmare. The key is not to bung them up. It just did it midway through a bale this time. It bunged the chute up for some reason, whether it's the straw or what. It's a bit longer, this straw. And didn't really have time to do anything about it. Usually it's when you've loaded the bale though, it bungs up, but no, this is a different story altogether when the chute's bunged. Well, after 5 minutes of messing about, we've got that running again, hopefully. I've not actually tried it, but my dad wants letting in with the other straw spreading machine. We've got the spreader bale, and he can do the pen that we use that one in. That's the beast. You two are really chilled, aren't you? Eh? You're lovely. Look at this, we got Benny here. Been rained off.
Could have been edge cutting, but it's a bit dodgy on roads, isn't it? I've got roadside to do.
Yeah, it's very rainy. Anyway, we are just going to do some vaccinating worm in fluking. Well, this rain is not stopping. We just got to move a bit of muck that I dropped in the gateway yesterday, because we're going to move these cattle here just into the bottom so they're nice and dry while we vaccinate these lot that are here. But I wouldn't be able to shut the pen, so I left some muck that dropped out of the trailer. Connor is just about to put on the pour-on wormer along its back. So measured to its weight, and then he'll fluke it in the mouth, liver fluke. Or Ben's just vaccinating it, which is intranasal. And this is a strawberry milkshake that goes in the mouth. We would get one that's not plain ball, wouldn't we? Then we'll read its ear tag, we'll put management tag in it, we'll log its weight, log the treatment, everything's on the computer then. I'm also giving him a snip on the ears so we can read the tags a bit better. Ben's talking away on the phone. Who are you talking to?
Matt Roberts.
From Anglesey?
From Anglesey. Biggest time dairy farmer there is.
We've just finished our dinner and it is still raining. It's not stopped. Not stopped. I bet these two in here, the ones outside in the field, are going to be getting a bit fed up of the job, I can imagine. Everywhere's turning a bit muddy. What a difference a day makes. So I don't know how people rate my hairdressing skills, but I think I'm doing alright there. Still on doing these cattle. So walking there, automatic. What's the front? Catch his head, squeeze him so he don't throw himself about. Calms him down. We're clearly getting a lot of water because we've got the fountains running. And yeah, you would be right because they are manholes for the main sewer. And it's farmers that pollute everything, you know. And that's the water company. Well, that one's better. Got a better fountain down here. You know, like just at the side of that where them bushes are, that's a ditch. So I wonder where that water's running. But I'll tell you, it's running into ditch. And I must reiterate, it is definitely farmers that do all the polluting. 100% always is. Yeah. I'm being sarcastic, by the way, but yeah, every time we have a bit of rain, they're overflowing straight into the watercourse. And it has done it for years and years and years and years. Ever since we moved here, probably like 20 years ago. Keep talking about upgrading the sewer. Never gonna happen. So they'll just come and monitor it, clean up the bits of stuff that go down the toilet that maybe shouldn't go down the toilet. That's it, ticked off. So they're all coming out, but remember, there's always one. There is literally always one. Come on. Come on then. That's it, got job done. Right, so Ben is going to repair the airline that we've got going to the crush. We've got a bit of a hole in it. It's been there, you can't really make it out. Connor is dropping the 130 off the straw bowl because we're going to give that a service now. It's just about there, so while it's raining we might as well get that ticked off. And I'm just going to put a bale of hay out for these guys. Right, so we are now going to service the 6130R. There's a lot of different bits and bobs we need to change on this. Engine oil, back end filters, diesel filters, an exhaust filter. I think it's an exhaust filter, I'm not really sure what it is. But airline the radiator out, airline the air filter out, loads of bits and bobs. Remember which one we did last? I think it was a 6.9, and I was the person underneath. So Connor's getting the full servicing experience today, and he's the guy that's going under the tractor. So just keep hold of the bolt lobe as you're doing it, yeah? And then keep pressing up on it. And then right at the end you should just be able to snatch it away then. So, I'd use one hand next time, then you don't get oil on both. Put the oil cap off at this side so it should run quicker. And we'll get all that out. We have had the tractor running just so it gets it nice and warm. But we've got Connor going for one of the transmission / back end oil filters now. He's found it. You got it?
Yeah, got it.
It should, once you get it going, be able to just do it by hand. Bit of a tricky one this, so I'm actually going to do it because these can sort of round the hole in it. So that might be what's happened. So I'll have a go with this one, and then if not, I'll have a go with this one. So I've just filled this engine oil filter with oil, and then we're just going to put it on hand tight. Ben's having a go at this. I think these would have been factory fitted ones, you know. Well tight, aren't they? Is it going at all?
I can't tell you if bar bricks or not.
We got Wilson's here fetching us some molasses. I think that's Ben swearing from underneath the tractor here.
I got my foot on it in a very good position and it slid off.
Is it not working? I was frustrated with it.
I thought I want to get there.
Wilson's of Kendal have got that tank filled up now. Very much near the top. So now we've got this serviced, we will start doing a bit of milling. Connor's just going to go and put on the bucket. Better reset the service computer in here as well. So we got the mill running again. We really ought to get a day of that running. Maybe that can be tomorrow's job. So Ben's going now. I've now got to go and pick up a cattle trailer because my dad's bought some cows and they want to go straight out to grass. So any thoughts of me finishing early today are completely out the window, but that's farming, and that's how it goes. You just got to smile, grin and get on with it. Down at the RSPB Old Moor, it's a perfect weather for ducks. The tree leaves are changing now, aren't they? It's getting into autumn. So we've got back in the yard now. We're just doing a bit more milling. Got to even do some feeding as well. So I'm on now, just getting a bit of feeding done. My dad's just turned back up from Thirsk, so he's going to drop the cattle off. We'll get a few vaccinated because we had some vaccine left over, and get them chucked out to grass. Yep, the lorry's back. I don't know if it's full or not, but it's got a few on it. So it's only 5:30, and I feel like I've got to have the lights on. It's that much of a dismal day. I think I might have pointed out that a few times on it today. The weather. Maybe I'll shut up about it now. Get these guys fed anyway. Feeding done. We'll just need to push that in, and then get the cattle trailer to take some out to grass. Anna's just picking the straw blower up, ready for Andy in the morning. He's going to pull it in here, and then we're done. As we're getting everything into the shed, I thought we'll go and do a mix of mentions. So today is a happy birthday to Sarah Stainthorpe, who's 47, Jack Conway, who's 3, and all I've been told by his parents wake up and says morning, and a similar way to I do the start of the video. Sorry about that, I apologise. Happy birthday to Rosie Morden, who's 32. I think this was the other day, and I said, oh, we're putting it on the lorry, and then I forgot in the edit to actually put your name on there, so you're on the mixer today. And Kate and Rob Duffy, it is their anniversary today, so I think it was 5 years, so congratulations to them, and over £6,500 raised for Yorkshire Air Ambulance, so business, thanks. Anybody else wants to get involved, link in the description below. So everything is now in the shed. Job done, ticked off. We've changed our mind on what we did with them cattle. We were going to put them straight out to grass, and then we thought, you know what, it's been such a foul day. They'll have been in, because they've been in the market. So they've had a day or so inside. So what we thought is, we'll let them have tonight in, because hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather gets better tomorrow, and then we'll put them out of grass tomorrow. Rather than them going in somewhere new, getting wet through, wondering where the hell they are. They can be in the pen, got some silage, happy days, sort it out tomorrow. And it's better for me because I am absolutely starving. I want to go home and get something to eat, definitely. So hopefully you've liked the video. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. If you've liked it, as always, like button, subscribe, check out the merchandise on joeseals.com, and hopefully weather's better tomorrow. I don't know, is it? What's it been like around where you live today? Has it been wet, or have you had a nice sunshine-filled 25-degree day? It's been wet here. Right, I'm off. See you later, guys. Bye. You know, enough times it's been wet. It is feeling wet. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show up about that. Bye.